With Arrow Productions as we look at film noir. Laura, three big differences between the 1943 book and the 1944 film. First, we have ethnic tension. This difference was the biggest surprise given the short time between the release date. Back before white people were considered as members of one category, they were often viewed as members of separate ethnic groups. Those who weren't as close to their roots, due to being born in the U.S. or having parents born here, were often, as the saying went, not 100%. The change in the way of looking at things happened around World War II. In the book, the date given the case closes is August 28, 1941, a little over 3 months before Pearl Harbor. Much of the conflict in this story is the result of ethnic tension. Mark McPherson, the penny-pinching detective, is a hard Scot who clashes with Bessie, Laura's loud Irish maid. Walto Lydekker is Dutch and represents Old New Amsterdam. Shelby Carpenter is different because he is a Southerner, while Laura Hunt is from Colorado Springs. This is one of many stories from the time period of rural people making new lives in the city. Finally, the book reveals that Diane Redfern's real name is Jenny Swoboda, which was Czech within her community and Czechoslovakian to outsiders. In the movie, the main characters are simply white. Mark and Bessie still clash, but there is no underlying reason for it. Laura's background isn't mentioned, but Shelby is still a Southerner. Also, Diane's real name in the movie is Diane. The picture is from the Czechoslovakian National Day celebration in Cleveland on September 4th, 1940. We also see some differences here in geography. As mentioned earlier, the book takes place in New York. The beginning revolves around some interactions between Mark and Waldo. Mark begins by thinking that he can finish up in time to get to a Dodger game later in the day. In the movie, Mark plays with a plastic baseball game instead, and we see close-ups of the BBs rolling around the paperboard field as he tries to land them in the round cutouts that are the bases. Unlike the book, the movie could be anywhere, but the cityscape is too open to be New York. It looks more like Cleveland, which we also see here, again, in 1941. The last major set of differences is around the organization of the book and the movie. The book is divided into 5 sections, and 4 of them are authored by 3 different people. Mark is the author of sections 2 and 5. The middle section, number 3, is a deposition transcript with Mark, Shelby, and others at the police station. The deposition in the book becomes an interrogation between Mark and Laura. The innovation in the book compared to the generic movie following the detective affected the character development. In the book, Mark is told that he's not so hard-boiled, which is a quote. But in the movie, he's as hard-boiled as anyone, and a much flatter character. While the movie is regarded as a classic, and was one of the inspirations for the series Twin Peaks, the best iteration of Laura is the book.